This is Easton around the U.S. I'm in New Mexico at Carlsbad Caverns National Park. We're in the Chihuahuan Desert. We're right here. This little mini canyon is called Walnut Canyon. So stay on the trail, please.
The country around you may
Oh,
appear harsh and
yeah.
inhospitable. This is not the case from prehistoric times until the end of the 19th century.
Just look. There's a bunch of prickly pear cactus. Come on, run. I can hear my echo. Echo! Echo! This is the shelter that Native Americans used to use. Look, naughty people left paper in there. If you come to this park, please do not do anything to wreck this park. Yeah. I don't know what this is, but it seems pretty prickly. Maybe I'll ask my mom. Hey, Mom! I need to ask you a question. Mom said this might be a seed, but we don't know. Maybe we should check at the visitor center. There's no water in the canyon right now. When there's water here, it's good for animals and plants, and the people who lived back then, the Native Americans, they drank some water too and maybe get cleaned by a bath or something in there, and it was good for them. That's why they probably lived here. We're going to this massive, huge, mega-sized visitor center. Look how big it is. We're going into the visitor center for Carlsbad Caverns. This is the Visitor Center Museum. It says cave popcorn. This video is talking about speleogenesis. I'm getting ready to explore some cool caves. Your turn, Mom. Looks like a strong man. This is like how you have to be a caver and stuff. You have to crawl through little spaces. It's getting deeper. Oh, I'm not sure. Done. So this tarantulas might seem creepy, and they are creepy to me, but I'll touch it. Not creepy at all. They don't bite you, even. I'm trying to be more brave in my life, so that's why I'm touching this. This is the trail down to the natural entrance of the cave. Pretty cool, we're gonna see a whole cave.
Because they are so ancient, are very, very fragile. Even just lightly touching them with our hands will leave an oily, greasy residue soaked into the rock. It's nasty, and it can't be reversed. So please do make sure the only thing you're touching are the handrails and the paved path at all times. You have to apply like a lot of force to them to really snap them off, especially the really big ones. But there are these formations called soda straws that are the width of a single drop of water. They're hollow, and they're up to like, I mean, the longest one I've seen is like 5 feet long. If you barely touch those, you'll break them. So some of the cave formations can be very, very, very fragile. But most of the time we're worried about people leaving their grease and oil. Exactly right. Exactly right. Scuff marks too. If you go off trail and you don't have non-scuffing shoes, then you'll get rubber marks all over the trail. In fact, there are original rubber tread marks from explorers who went down into the lower reaches of the cave in 1924. Which is pretty cool, I think.
Do you think you're we're gonna find the way bottom of this cave?
That's hard to say. This cave is a lot colder than a lot of other caves in this region. It's about 56 degrees Fahrenheit, and a lot of other caves sit around the mid 60s. So this cave is colder for some reason. We don't know why. One theory we've heard is there's a big, deep portion of this cave that's like a cold sink that traps all that hot air. But we don't know. So who knows? You know, you get a permit, come back when you're older. Maybe you'll find the bottom of the cave.
Here's the entrance to the cave. It's huge, and look all that cactus above it. Here's the entrance. The entrance is almost as tall as the Empire State Building, which is one of the tallest buildings in the world. Yeah, it's the 46th tallest building in the world. Bats living in the back of this cave in the summertime. This is the edge of the twilight zone. Some animals live here to get a little bit of light. Not a lot of light, just a little bit. Naughty people broke this one off. Pretty naughty. There was a guy back in the 1900s who just named everything in this cave pretty much devils because it's spooky, but that's still like the worst name. This place is called the Devil's Hump.